Lunchtime, Brian. You ready for some lunch?
Delicious. I'm
I,
ready. I'm ready for some submarines.
That's right. There you go. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. It's a lunchtime special, Friday lunch with Brian and the Brandt. We are going to throw down some Marvel Champions because, Brian, I've got a new spark for this game, man. I've been teaching people, and they've been loving it. Been playing other games. Got to play 2 weeks in a row with all of you guys, and
Yeah.
gosh, it's crazy when you just, and it wasn't even necessarily like, oh, I was stopping playing the game or whatever. But I just, I didn't play for like a month straight with vacations and things. I didn't get to play a lot. And now I'm back and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm into it. Like, just give me a deck. I don't care what it is. I just want to play.
Yeah, man. Most of the time, if I'm not playing solo, the only time I really get to play cooperative of this game is with you guys. So if I get the chance, I think I want to do it. So, because I also agree. I love this game. It's one of my favorite games.
Yeah. And it's a Tuesdays today. It's just the two of us.
Yes, it is.
We're about to throw down. So who are you playing?
I am playing good old Psylocke.
Woo, love Psylocke.
She is pretty sweet. I don't have that many plays with her under my belt, so hopefully I can do this deck justice.
But you did not do this deck justice.
Yes, I did not do it justice.
It is aggression, correct?
It is, correct. She's just so good in aggression.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, some, and what's interesting now is it doesn't bother me as much. Like, boy, I think back to those days when Steve and I were making a lot of solo videos and we were trying to go through like every aspect with every hero, which was awesome to show that like you could put Black Panther in any aspect and beat all these villains on expert. But it just doesn't matter to me as much now. It's like by the time I get back to Psylocke after 50 plays with other heroes, I'm happy to play her in an aspect she plays well in,
Yeah, I think that's what is interesting is that there are so many heroes out in this game now. It's like you just said, I don't care if I play her in just aggression all the time because I run through so many other heroes. By the time I get back to her, I'm just going to want to play her what's fun to me. I don't necessarily need to make up a new type of deck, for her. So yeah.
I did try. I tried with Jubilee. I tried to play the don't play into the status effects deck. And it worked for me solo. And when we played it multiplayer, it just wasn't quite getting there. So
yeah, sure.
What are you going to do? Cool. Well, I am playing Captain Marvel, which is definitely one I've played way too many times. But I'm so excited because Steve and Brian made this deck with Mutant Mayhem that I have not gotten a chance to play. I've had it built and other people have played it, but I have not played it. So I'm very excited to play this new card Alliance that came in Jubilee's pack. Brian, I don't think I'll be asking for resources, but if you've got a card spare in your hand, you know where it's going. So
yeah,
that is how that's going to work. I think Psylocke is probably the biggest puzzle in the game. That's what I enjoy about it. I feel like Magic can also be there. It's just with Magic, it's a little more, you have to pull all the levers, but you know what you want to do, or you're just drawing cards, which changes your decision. Whereas Psylocke, I actually don't know what I want to do.
So funny, it's with I play Magic, played a lot of Magic, and I tend to be a blue mage in Magic and play a lot of blue decks. And Magic, the hero in this game, reminds me of that because I actually had a deck called Future Sight. And it's literally you have an enchantment on the field that allows you to play with the top card of your deck revealed, and you can play that card. So she's a little bit more familiar to me in that sense, But yes, puzzle-y heroes can be really fun, though.
I agree. By the way, if people are watching this, check out on Tuesday night, we are going to go live with a little Q&A session. So if you want to, in the comments of this video, live will be trickier because it's hard for me to go back to see what people said live. But once the video's done, in the comments, if you want to ask us any questions, you can just put like Q&A in front of it. And I'm pulling questions from all over the internet for us to answer. And instead of playing next Tuesday, we're going to chat about Marvel Champions. So give us your questions, things you'd want to ask myself, Brian, Eric, Steve, etc. And we will answer some of those. So hopefully we'll see people next Tuesday night for that. All right, I'm shuffled up. You good?
Yes.
We are going to face Ensabar Nur. There you go.
Yeah. Go ahead and make yourself the one big screen there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So I'll do this. We got tokens. Fortunately, I don't have a mat that goes as wide.
Hero resource.
All right, he's got 40 health. He starts as a biomorph, so his attacks have overkill. And then he's trying to place these superpower counters. So we've got these counters. When he gets 4, he flips for a superpower card, kind of similar to Magneto, if you will. Lastly, this flips, and we each get an encounter card. You first, because you're going to be the first player.
Cool.
And I'm just playing with the regular mods because I looked in there and I was like, oh, I haven't actually played without these in a while.
Yeah. By the way, I love your combination of mats, play mats.
It might have been laziness. My big mat is over there, and I had this mat already, and I just pushed it up.
It's totally cool, man. I love the Vader mat.
Yeah,
I think
it's a good one.
Super awesome. Well, I got a ton of resources in hand with Angel and Home Technique. I don't know. Maybe I just do that.
There you go.
So, you and you. After Okay, so cool. All right. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to pitch anything. I think I'm just going to go with this.
Oh, drew my
cool. All right, I'm going to start.
Do it.
I'm going to flip up, and I will use a Power of Aggression and a Psi Knife to play my Home Technique. I have. There's no threat.
There's 5 threat on Ancient Ritual.
Got it. So I will thwart.
Oh, and 2 threat on the main because I'm dumb.
Okay. I thwart for 3. So I'll do that. I'll exhaust myself and thwart for 3. When you use one of basic powers, flip it. It then goes to. That's fine. You're exhausted. I'll flip my katana and I will go strength and the katana to play Angel, who will ready me.
Nice.
Angel. And then I'll just use this last one to play my psionic training. And Psylocke, this guy can be confused, right?
Yeah, if he changes to this form, he'll become Stalwart. But
Got it.
I think he changes after he activates usually. I guess he could draw a card from here.
If you want to stay down, I can confuse him.
Maybe. I have call for backup, but I don't necessarily need to flip because I could just pull some off of it. So yeah, maybe I will.
So you'll stay down?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, then I will thwart for 2 and discard psionic training. Confuse the enemy.
Done.
And why not just have Angel punch for 2?
Okay. 38.
And I guess since I did another basic, I can flip to katanas.
There's something nice about drawing your card, and it's an energy absorption.
Nice.
Changes the whole turn. So we'll use the Photonic Blast. I do miss. I actually saw him recently. Peter from One Stop Co-op Shop. Peter and Terrence used to stream late night.
Yep.
And he always called it the Platonic Blast. I thought that was good. All right. So then if I play Hope and get a card, I'm 1 short on Professor, though, huh?
Kind of like Steve always used to say containment immunity instead of contaminant immunity.
Yeah. So I am wondering if I do Hope, I get a card, but maybe that's just my best bet. So I'll spend these 4, play Hope. Then I will search my deck and add a superpower card to my hand, which I think will be the energy channel.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I'll pop that down. And then I'll spend the effective leadership as a resource to put on it. Hope will thwart this down, and next turn we'll get allies.
Cool.
All right. We're good.
What's his attack power?
He attacks for 3.
3. Okay.
With overkill.
Okay.
All right. Let me know. That's placed here. Counter. All right. So we put threat on here. This goes to 4 out of 16. Then we add a counter. And when it gets to 4 counters, we get a superpower card. He is attacking you for 3 with overkill.
3 with overkill. Okay, 1 second here. Sonic redirect. Take damage.
I can remove a lot of threat next turn.
I
so
have,
if you want to
psionic redirect. So
Okay.
when you would take any amount of damage from an enemy attack, you prevent 2, and then for each katana, which I did flip both, I prevent an additional 2. So I guess I can. It's a hero interrupt, so I have to do that now, right?
It's when you take damage.
Okay, but I can, since I have both side katanas, I can prevent up to 6.
If you pay for it with the katanas, you can also flip them, right?
Why is that?
So on the katanas themselves,
Oh,
when you pay using the resource, you get a reaction to flip. So if you want another ability, I don't know if it confuses or something, which you don't want to do.
No, I want to keep them side katanas so I can prevent the full 6.
All right.
But I am going to use them, though, without flipping.
He is going to flip Staggering Strength, attach, and change him to Giant form. Oh, that stinks. Exactly what we didn't want. So he becomes Stalwart, and he gets this, and he hits for +2. So he is going to attack you for 5. After he changes his form, heal him 2. Wow. He undid everything we did.
Yeah, he did.
He's going to attack you for 5 and then stun you.
Okay, I'm stunned. I take no damage because my psionic redirect was 6.
All right. Then he schemes against me for 2 + 0. So this will go to 6. Thank you, Eric. Eric says, nice Vader playmat. That was probably a little while ago. And then we get our encounter cards. Brian's first card is Under Fire, because why not?
Of course.
Next card is Celestial Armor. So do you remember how these work?
I can go grab my cards.
No, you're good. You're good. So it only goes away from its own effect. So whenever he schemes, we're going to flip a card from our deck, and then whatever resource we have, it's going to do the effect. One of them discards this card.
Got it.
Titan Worship. Place 5 threat on Ancient Ritual. When this gets to 10, it clears, and we each get an encounter card.
Okay.
Source of Power. When this is defeated, he changes to Biomorph form and activates. Otherwise, I don't know, but it has a permanent boost icon.
Totally forgot about my telepathic suggestion.
What is that?
When you reveal an encounter card, cancel it when revealed. For each Sai Katana, which is 2, yeah. Choose an enemy, deal 2 damage to it. For each Sai Knife, you remove a threat. That doesn't matter, though.
Well, you can still cancel this one, I guess, right? Oh, it's when you reveal, right?
Yeah, when you reveal. Yeah.
Well, you could do the Celestial Armor if you want.
No, it's a cancel it's when revealed.
Oh, cancel when
revealed. So, can't do that one.
And then Celestial Attachment, or Celestial Tech. For each Celestial Attachment play, resolve its effect if it's attached to the scheme villain. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to discard the top card of my deck. It has a lightning surprise, so we heal 2. He's at full.
Okay.
Hey, there's a lot of threat to remove.
There is.
I got resources for days, so I'm going with drawing a card. Oh, Nelly, it's my Mutant Mayhem.
I got nothing.
This is going to be crazy. All right. I will flip up. I will spend 4 resources with an effective leadership. Oh, wait, I don't want to spend that. Sorry. I will spend 3 resources with an effective leadership to play Professor X. I'm just going to put a token to remind me that he's +1/+1. I am going to thwart call for backup. So we both go get a person and put them into play.
Okay. If that's the case, then 2 seconds.
Yep.
I'm going to, before you clear it, I'm going to call for an action to discard Nick, Telepathic, and Into the Fray to do a Flurry of Blades, which is just going to fizzle because of my stunned.
Okay.
But at least Nick is now in the discard, which means I can then go get him with the call for backup.
I'm going to play Beast off of that, and he's not a when leaving your hand, so I'm going to go get my energy absorption.
And draw 3.
I will then ready Sir Professor. Sorry. Now I'm playing off of Steve's things, and I'm wrong. Professor will thwart for 4. What do I want him to do? I don't mind if he attacks me. So this is Cyberpath, which is the one where he attacks for 1. So that's fine. All right, so I will thwart Plugged In for 4. Then I will have Hope thwart it for 2 and defeat it. So he will switch to Cyberpath and attack me for 1.
Does he have overkill?
Nope.
Do you want to take it to the face, or you want to block?
I want to take it to the face because then I can start healing.
Yep, cool.
+1 on Ancient Ritual and +3. So actually it's me for 4. So I go to 8. I'm trying to remember if there's other ways that things go on Ancient Ritual.
Yeah, there's encounter cards that put threat there, isn't there?
Oh, when Nick came into play, what would I have done? Nothing. I keep calling him Nick, and it's clearly Professor X. I don't know why. I'm so used to the card that comes in and out.
The thing is he was stalwart when he came in, and
so I couldn't confuse him.
Yeah.
I guess I could have readied somebody.
You could have readied Beast or no, actually
I couldn't because Beast wasn't in.
That's right. You could have readied Hope, but that's pretty much it.
And she's X-Force, not X-Men, so I think it's fine. It wasn't really the goal of my play. So all right, then what I'm going to do is play Mutant Mayhem.
Of course you are.
And I'm going to pull these 2 back into my hand. Although, is Professor better because we need more threat removal right now?
That's all I have is threat removal this round.
Yeah, okay. So I'll pull Hope and Beast, and then they play for free. So I'll play Hope, I'll play Beast, I'll get another triple, and I will get my other energy channel.
Into hand, yeah.
I'll play a triple for energy channel, and I'll pop it with 8.
Nice.
To deal him 8 damage. He goes to 32. I take a retaliate. I will play this energy channel, and I'll use this triple to play my Cosmic Flight. Hope and Beast I'm just going to remove. Do you want me to block for you? Or we could leave Source of Power.
No, I have Nick Fury. Do the 4 off the boost because Angel can clear it, and then I'll do off of the other stuff.
Yeah, this is more important to me than this, so we don't get more encounter cards.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I can actually clear 2, so I'll bring this one down to 4. That's ridiculous.
The Mutant Mayhem?
Whatever just happened was ridiculous.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Steve's like, I jump in and 2 seconds later get a shout out. It was a shout down, Steve. Shout down.
Yeah, shout down for sure. Over to me, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm taking a victory sip of Mountain Dew.
Sweet. I'm going to thwart for 1 off of the side scheme that has 1. and flip a katana into a knife. So the boost side scheme is gone.
Yep, got it. So when this gets cleared, he's going to change to biomorph and attack you.
Okay, that's fine.
So he's going to flip to biomorph. Did I miss that one? Please. Ooh, I messed that up. Hold on.
Yep.
I missed the step. When he changed to Cyberpath, he was supposed to put 2 threat on every scheme in play.
Okay, so that boost would have 2 left on it then.
Yeah. And what was the other scheme? I removed another one, right? Was it call for backup?
Yes.
No, because I'd already removed it, so we're good. Yep. Okay. This will still have 2 left on it then, unless you want to thwart it for 3 instead of 1.
No, it's good. It's good as is. So
okay.
he's gonna. So he hasn't switched yet, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna spend 2 to do my mental detection, and remove 1 threat from a scheme. For each side knife, remove an additional 2, and then I draw 1 card because I have a katana. So 3 off of the top left one there.
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm going to have Nick thwart for 2 off of the bottom one.
Okay.
So that he flips and he will do his attacky attack.
Yep. So we each take 2 indirect damage.
Okay. Nick is taking 1, and Angel is going to take 1.
I put mine on Hope and Beast.
You know what? I'm not going to make Angel take 1. I'm just going to take 1. And Nick takes 1. That's fine. And then Angel, you want to thwart for 1 or attack for 2?
He has to attack you first. He's attacking you for 3 plus a boost.
3 plus a boost. You know what? Then never mind. Angel is going to take. Is it overkill?
It is overkill.
Okay, that's fine. Then Angel is going to take it, and then go ahead, have him attack me.
Okay. Either place 3 threat on Ancient Ritual or give this +3. I think we can put the 3 on Ancient Ritual.
Sure.
So he hits you for 3 with overkill.
Okay, so I'm down to 7, and then Angel, I guess, will just thwart for 1.
No, Angel should be dead, right? Or you took the hit yourself?
No, I took. Angel took 1 indirect. Nick Fury took 1 indirect, so Angel's still around.
Yeah, I think thwarting is better right now.
Yeah, Angel's thwarting for 1 and then going away. And then I do need to flip down.
Yep, that's fine.
And just got to get my 2 over here. I have 7. Done. I'm done.
Yeah, all right. Draw them up. All right, 2 threat on the main. This goes to 10. Yeah, a little tricky here. I'm going to get low on health.
Add
another counter.
Said he's got overkill, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's fine.
So I can't really block with Fury.
I have the Cosmic Flight, too, so.
Do you?
I could just take it. All right, so then he's going to attack me with 3 plus overkill, so I'll block with Professor. So it's going to be 4 total damage. So 1 and 3. I'll just lose the Cosmic Flight for now. Well, okay. I guess I just leave Cosmic Flight until I'm going to die, right? Like,
yeah.
Doesn't really matter. All right. Then he is attacking you. Nope. Scheming against you for 1. Plus change him to biomorph form, which he's already in. So he just schemes for 1. And then you have to discard the top card of your deck and tell me the resources.
Lightning.
So he heals 2 and goes to 34. All right. Then he gets cards. He gets super strength, so he'll attack for +2 and stun next time. And master plan. We barely dodge a bullet. This goes to 9. Passes to you.
Okay. Yep, I'm recovering. Go back to 10. And then flip up. Choose and deal for each knife. He can be confused. He's not stalwart right now.
Correct.
Okay, then I will...
Oh, no, wait, hold on. When he got staggering strength, it changes him. I apologize. So he is stalwart.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use a power of the mind to do a psychic assault, which is going to be 3 plus 2 because of the home technique. So it's for 5.
Okay. Nice.
I'm then going to use a power of the mind to end my sign knife to do a flurry of blades, which is 2 damage, and I have 1 sign knife, so that doesn't matter, but it's actually 4 damage because of the katana.
27.
And then I'll use my katana to put down an endurance on myself, back up to 13. And I think I'm just going to hold on to Wolverine for now.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Cool.
Did not deal with threat. I apologize.
That's okay. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my best bet. I think I just need to deal with threat and not worry about these other things. So I'll spend Helicarrier and Marvel's Helmet to play Crisis Interdiction to remove 2 and 2.
Okay.
Then I can remove 6 threat. Ooh, which is tough. All right, 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
I don't know how much to worry about this, but I'll remove 2 here and 4 here. I think it'll be my best play because I want to flip down because I'm hurting.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, did you rechannel already?
I did. Yeah. Well, it was your
Got
turn.
it. Got it.
Those were punches, so it makes sense to save. And then I will draw a card, which is Get Ready. And unfortunately, I'm in the rare spot with her where I can't do anything. I guess I will use Spider-Woman to do an energy channel just to see more cards. I don't think she's that clutch, so we'll go there. All right.
Yeah, especially considering that he, you have me for confused anyways, right? So
yeah. A little more setup. That was the big Mutant Mayhem. Now I got to set a couple things up and spin through my deck. So
yeah.
Hopefully we won't draw something that puts on Ancient Ritual. Maybe I should have put that down more. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What do you think? Do you think I should bring Ancient Ritual down to 3 so it doesn't pop? And if this pops, who cares?
I don't know. I think maybe let's play dangerously. Let's keep it as is.
All right, sounds good. 2 threat on the main goes to 7. We add another counter. And then he is attacking you for 5, and he will stun you afterward. But he doesn't have overkill.
I guess I might as well just block, because I don't think I want to take this.
You have, what's his name? Angel, or is he gone?
No, I'm blocking for myself for 2.
Okay. After this, he changes to giant form, which he cannot. So you are stunned.
Okay. And he attacks for 5?
Yep.
So I did block 2, take 3, done.
All right, then he schemes against me for 2, plus changes to biomorph form. But before he does that, I think, no, after this activation, Forced Interrupt, Boost Effect. I'm going to go Forced Interrupt, then Boost Effect. I'm not sure the order there. So I discard. It has a punch. So he gets a tough status card. And then I change him to biomorph form. And he deals 2 indirect damage to each of us. Yikes.
Okay, down to 8.
It's pumping out the damage. All right, your card is body swapped. So your they become katanas, and you have to go and discard a psionic card and alter ego. Giant-sized depot. If he's in giant form, he activates. Otherwise, change him to giant form and add a power counter.
And exhaust. Great. Discard one psionic card. Couldn't have come at a worse time.
I know. He's got our number right now. All right, changes to giant and heals 2. He gets a 4th counter, but I believe this only triggers... I think it only triggers during step 1, so we'll have to put a 5th counter and then remove them. What else was I trying to do? Heal him 2.
If I didn't get that body swapped, I would have had Wolverine with attack training this turn. But now I will just have Wolverine instead, and that's it.
I'm trying to figure out if I can give you the card draw or if I should keep it. I think
like
I said, I have a mansion.
I don't need it.
Okay. It is Cable.
The only thing that it would have done for me is if I flip down, I have a psionic card to discard, and that's all. So
got it. I'm going to flip up after healing. I'm going to discard Cosmic Flight to cycle it, to draw a Photonic Blast and heal to 8. So that's not too shabby. Then I will... Gosh. Do I just build?
Well, we do have quite a bit of threat to deal with, and I am exhausted, I am stunned, and will only remove 1 threat with Wolverine, so...
All right, so I will use... If I use 1, 2, 3, 4, I can play the mansion, then I draw a card, then I can play Cable. All right, so these 4... Oh, but if I keep Get Ready, I could use Cable twice. So I think I play the Quinn Carrier. Then I spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Cable. He thwarts for 2. I play Get Ready. He thwarts for 2 again.
Nice.
And I remove 4 threat, 2 and 2. All right. Good.
Yep. My turn just consists of paying 4 for Wolverine, and he will thwart for 1, I guess. Because we don't really need... I mean, he can attack for 3 and go through the tough if the 1 doesn't matter.
No, I think the 1 is good for right now until we just get a little bit more on the board.
That's fine. Then I think I need to flip down so that I can get rid of the body swapped.
Okay. I don't think you do exhaust. It's just discard a psionic card. It exhausts your resources.
Yeah.
But you don't exhaust. Oh, you were exhausted from...
I was exhausted before.
Got it.
From defending, and then he stunned me.
Yeah. We're done, right?
Yep.
Whew.
Yeah, I know. He's
comes on strong.
Craziness.
I think we'll get him. It's just a matter of, does he like double attack and we just don't have the damage to take, you know?
Yeah.
Other than that, we're doing okay. I mean, we removed a lot of threat. We got a lot of control. It was just all at once.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, this goes to 8. We add another counter, and then we will discard to get a superpower. But there will still be 1 here. All right, so it is technological interface. If Apocalypse is in Cyberpath form, he activates. Otherwise, change him to Cyberpath form and give him a counter. All right, so he's going to go to Cyberpath and place 2 threat on each scheme in play. Not too bad. That would have been a 10. All right, he is attacking me. Cable will block. +0, so he hits for 1. So Cable is out. Lame. And then he schemes against you for 3. 4. Did you get rid of body swap? You did,
nope.
Right?
No. I'll get rid of it this round.
Yeah. Schemes against you for 4, so this will go to 14. Yikes. And then discard a card off your deck.
Mental.
You are confused, and this card goes away.
Good Lord, man. So this round, I actually don't have attacks. I have thwarts.
Yeah.
Can't do them
I get
now.
Clan Akaba Zealot, which has guard, and when it's defeated, we put 2 threat on this side scheme. And you get caught off guard.
Oh, geez. Man, I think I might just get rid of Hone Technique. Like, it's doing nothing for me.
There you go. It's a good call. All right. You do get a turn now, though.
Okay. I thought I was... Oh, never mind.
Did you go first last turn?
I was...
No, you didn't.
Okay, no. I guess not. I'm discarding Flurry of Blades, which is a psionic card, to get rid of that body swapped.
Yep.
So now they can flip. And I guess I'll be flipping up. And since all I have is thwarting in hand, I need to do a thwart, which is going to be remove the confused. But I still get to flip, even though
your katana?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you use a basic, you use a basic power, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I guess the confuse is gone, and I'm going to flip a katana into a knife fight. And can he be confused?
Yes.
He can be, eh? Okay, so technically, if I do that, I can get you down. So, okay, so I can get... All right. I'm going to pay 3 and play Professor. Forgot Wolverine healed. I don't think I can fuse him. I think I instead ready myself.
Okay.
And now that I'm ready, Professor, thwart for 3.
Yep.
He takes some damage. I can now thwart again, and I will switch this into another psi knife, so I'm actually thwarting for 3.
Okay.
And I will use both psi knives to do my mental detection, which is remove a threat, and I have 2 psi knives, so 5 threat.
Perfect.
And Wolverine is going to punch for 3 on the minion in...
I can kill the minion with Sunspot.
Okay, cool. Never mind. Then 3 off of...
you probably don't, because he has Retaliate, but it's not bad. I guess he could just heal, right?
Yeah, he would be at full damage, I guess. -1. He'd be at 3 out of 4.
All right.
Which is fine.
The only good news when I play Sunspot, we'll put some damage on Apocalypse, so.
Okay.
Okay. Trying to figure this out. If I flip and I can draw a lightning, I could play Sunspot for 3, kill this guy, and then still be able to thwart for 1. But I need to play Mission Planning now if I want to be able to use Sunspot twice with the Get Ready. So I have to kind of guess that I'm going to draw something that I could use. But it's not bad. So I'll play Mission Planning. It's in play. Right?
Excuse me.
Then I will thwart for 2 off of this, bring it down to 3. I will flip, draw a card. It is not a lightning. So, I could either just play Cable, which makes the most sense, although I hate not getting the Alpha Flight station.
Oh, you need to get that Alpha Flight.
All right. So Alpha Flight, I will use Get Ready to draw 2. I guess the threat's okay if I play the Mansion instead.
Yeah. Why not? The mission,
play the mansion,
whatever.
draw a card, and then I will just use these two to add 2 tokens to my card here.
Done. Toss away the
Never
mission
used
planning.
the mission planning, but
It
got
is.
to
It
build
is
the
what it
mansion.
is.
This guy didn't get defeated, but we'll survive it. All right.
Yeah. Like I said, Wolverine could have just punched him, but we didn't know this, so.
I changed the plan at the last minute, Brian.
Yes, you did.
All right. Ugh, another Mutant Mayhem. Although we can also pick up Wolverine with Mutant Mayhem.
That is true.
Which would have been nice to have Sunspot. So I've made some misplays. No, just unknown plays that didn't work out, right?
Yeah,
all right.
Exactly.
Third counter, like it harder. You are getting attacked for 1 plus a boost.
And overkill, right? Still Professor.
No overkill.
Okay, Professor block.
Plus 2, so it's 3 total.
Professor's out.
I'm getting schemed for 3. Oh no. Plus 3 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. So this goes to 13. My goodness.
Out of?
16. Yep. And encounter cards. Family emergency. That's fine. I'll just exhaust. It's gone. Advance. There it is.
Of course.
All right. Only good news is there were 3 tokens here anyway. So, all right. So that'll be after this. Change him to Cyberpath. Boy, we've gotten really lucky on those. So he schemes for 3. That will pop. This will shuffle. Pop and shuffle. Now we're dancing.
Yep. Pop and lock.
All right. So then these will clear. We each go get a super. No, first player discards until they get a superpower. This goes to 2. And I believe, like other tokens, those ones come off. So the benefit is we're not dealing with the tokens anymore. So we would have gotten a superpower anyway next turn. All right, so you discard till you get a superpower, which is going to be...
You get a superpower.
Plugged in. So there's going to be another scheme in play. Crisis icon, when he's defeated, he changes to Cyberpath and activates. And my final card is a weapon. All right, here we go. You want cards?
I was planning on dropping a mansion. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to a card. A card at least.
All right, you draw one.
Okay.
I don't have an X-Force, but I think damage is the thing I don't need at the moment. So I'm going to Alpha Flight. Actually, I'll Alpha Flight my energy channel. Draw 2. Man, keep getting the Mutant Mayhems. Without an X-Force. Flip up. I will Photonic Blast this guy. Get rid of him. Add 2 threat here. Draw a card. There's Professor X.
Oh man, you could play him and get ready him?
Yeah. Yep. All right, let me heal one.
Take it.
Yeah. Let me heal one and draw one just to see who else I get. And then let me draw off the mansion, just see. Man, there's all 3 Mutant Mayhems in one turn, though, huh? Rough. All right, I will spend 2 of them to put down my helmet.
I mean, do you have Mutant May? Oh, you don't have them in your hand? Because technically, you could play, if you have enough resources, you could play Professor out, get him back and Wolverine back with Mutant Mayhem.
Doesn't have to be an X-Force and an X-Men?
Oh, you're right. Absolutely correct.
Yeah. So, all right. I think I just Professor. I don't have a blocker, but he only attacks for 1, so I think it's fine. So I will play Professor. I'm just going to swap this and use the Platonic Blast for that last play. Play Professor. Confuse him. Do you need to be readied? You're not exhausted, right?
No, I shouldn't be exhausted. Yeah, I don't need to ready then.
I made that more confusing. It was just in
guess,
general.
I guess I forgot to ready up.
Should I ready you? All right, we will remove threat there. We will get ready. Professor X will remove this threat and let him attack me. So he attacks for 1, 2, 3, and places 1 on this. I go to 7, and then this weapon will wild. Deal me 2 damage. Discard a card from my hand, which will be a Mutant Mayhem. Stun me, and get rid of this.
Wow.
And then I will add a token with Mutant Mayhem, although, yeah, I'll just have to get those Mutant Mayhems back. Eventually she'll cycle her deck so fast it won't matter.
Exactly.
All right, major issue. The main issue is 6 threat on Ancient Ritual. Other than that, we are okay.
Well, I will use Wolverine to thwart for 1.
Yeah.
And I can thwart for 3 with myself.
Perfect. Down to 2.
I will then use both Psy Knives to do a Psy-Bow attack, which will remove my stun. And then I'll spend 4 to put down a Mansion. Mansion, draw me a card. And then I will use that card to play down my Telepathy. And I guess let's alternate. So I'll flip down.
This is the way in 2-player, man. I wish they made more cards like this. Like, if +1 defense, if you're aerial, +2. I wish they made more cards with the if.
Yeah.
Like, not even a negative against the game. They're cool cards. Like, oh, Protection Captain Marvel isn't really good. Unless you get this helmet down, which is normally a bad card. And now you're a 3 defense. That's cool.
Which they did at the beginning because Cap's shield is the same, right? It gives him +1 defense. Well, it doesn't have an if. It just gives it... No, never mind. It doesn't have an if.
But if would be... If is a good... I like if.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's true.
Especially synergizing with your own kit. Hey, Adam. Good to see you.
Hey,
there's a whole bunch of people here.
Yeah, I do need a encounter card. Good afternoon. All right, let's see if I can get that whatchamacallit back. The home technique.
Okay. Yeah, that's our kill shot once you have that,
so I can start
right?
going damage. Yeah.
All right. I did forget the acceleration, but I'm remembering it now. So +3 will bring that to 5, and then the first token of 4 goes on there. He is then attacking me, and Professor X will block. It is 1 + change him to Cyberpath. That's crazy that every time we've drawn one of those boosts, he's already in that form.
Yeah.
All right. Then he schemes against you, but he's confused. We finally kept a confuse on him.
Yeah.
And then our cards are Assault, so he'll attack me again. Yikes. I'll actually have to defend.
Is it... I can get rid of... Is it overkill?
It's not overkill.
I can get rid of Wolverine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
I can defend for 3, and I actually don't think it's a big deal.
Okay. I
am stunned, but I think it's fine. I could always pop my energy channel to get rid of my stun.
Okay.
1 + 1, so I defend for 3, so I don't take any damage. Oh, I also had the Cosmic Flight, so I actually probably could have just taken it. No biggie. I think we're doing better. Assault will surge against you into his armor, into Source of Power. So he has an Amplify, and he changes to Biomorph form when we defeat it.
Okay.
That's all you.
All me. All right. He activates, I'm assuming, when we get rid of that thing?
Correct. Changes to Biomorph and activates.
Okay.
I have a get ready if you play an ally.
All right. I think
we also both have a mansion. If your turn's looking good.
Flipping up. And let's go with, I don't need this into the fray. Yeah, I'm just going to take my mansion right now, actually.
Yep.
All right. So I'll pitch into the fray magic, and for each side, katana prevents an additional 2. Okay, no, I got to do that a little bit different. Sorry. Let's go with a thwart of, I guess it'll be 2 because I'll be flipping a knife into a katana.
Okay. Source of power is down to 3.
Yeah. Let's go with into the fray, magic, and the 2 of these to play Nick Fury, who will draw me 3 cards.
There's some staples, Brian. Notice us always playing Avengers Mansion and Nick Fury.
Yep.
Card draw fiends.
Absolutely. All right. So there is 3 threat on that. So let's go with a...
And I have a card draw if you need it.
Cool. Let's go with a power of the mind to do a mental detection, which will remove 3 threat from it.
Yeah.
And draw me 1 card. And then he's going to activate against me, right? You said?
Yeah. So he's going to deal us each 2 indirect damage, and then he attacks you for 3 with overkill. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. So 2 indirect damage. Said 3 indirect?
2 indirect, and then he attacks you for 3 with
right.
overkill.
Let's just give it all to Nick Fury. He can also attack me with overkill. That's fine.
Okay. 3 plus 1 is 4.
3 plus 1 is 4. I do have my psionic redirect. That's why I'm saying that. So let's go with my psionic assault and a psionic redirect to do a psionic redirect, which is 1 katana. So prevent 2 plus 2 and confuse. So I prevent 4, confuse.
Love it.
So it took nothing.
Nothing.
Perfect. I will then use... Yeah, I'll use this to get my training regiment down. And Nick Fury can thwart for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine can stay as is. I'll use my training regiment to do my thing, and then that's my turn.
Alrighty. I will draw off my mansion then. Crisis interdiction. Oh, man.
Oh, wait, no. I shouldn't have done that.
Do I pop this energy channel to unstun myself? I think so. I don't think I'm worried about it. I can just get it back again.
You know, I'm retconning something instead, so keep that in hand for later. Do that.
All right, these 3 will play a helicarrier. Then I'm going to flip down. I'm going to cycle or draw a card, and then I will cycle that card. I'll cycle this card to draw 2. All right, and then Crisis Interdiction, Effective Leadership, and Helicarrier will play Domino. She's got +1 to her stats, so I'll thwart for 2. Ready her. Oh, I can switch cards. So I'll swap cards. Ready her. And thwart for 2 again. Well, there you go. That's almost full control.
Sweet.
He's confused. 1 threat on the main. Nothing
Does
out.
he have
except
overkill?
thing we can't remove. He does have overkill.
Okay.
I will get rid of my Cosmic Flight. Do you have a way to take the damage?
No, I'll just defend for 3.
Okay.
I might as well defend for 3 for myself than just Nick take 1 and overkill me.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if he changes forms and attacks again, you got Nick to block. So
Exactly.
All right, 3 on the main. We add a counter. He's attacking you for 3 with overkill.
Defend for 3 because of my training.
And he changes to giant form, which means he's no longer confused. Man. For every time he's drawn the thing,
yeah,
don't change forms. Every time he's confused.
How much was the attack for?
Oh, I apologize. 3 total.
Just 3 total? Okay, so I'll take nothing. Also, I forgot that I'm going to flip my katana into a knife.
What gives you 3 defense? Oh, you have a
training
upgrade, right?
I'm choosing not to trigger it to ready.
Yeah. All right, 2 plus after this activation, reveal this card. Oh, I forgot that last time. In the first turn, I gave you this card, but it's after this activation. That's my bad. So he'll scheme for 2. I remember that now. That's the other thing, right? So many different villains, remembering all the little nuances is tricky.
Yeah.
All right, and then triple energy thinks that I lose it, but it doesn't do it 3 times, so he just heals for 2.
Okay.
And your encounter card is Ozymandias, Toughness Villainous, 6 health. Like, massively, what's his name fodder.
Yeah.
Wolverine. Body swapped again.
Oh, terrible.
So flip to katanas and exhaust them. And biomorphic blast. So he changes to biomorph form. Uh-oh. That deals us both 2 indirect damage.
Well, Nick can take 1 and go away. So at least he did something.
Oof, I am dying. All right, passes to me. Next time he attacks, it's for +2 overkill. That's going to be tricky.
Yeah. I guess I'm not playing Hone Technique again because of that body swap.
Yeah. All right, I do have Beast and Hope Summers, but I don't have the other card. So let's start digging.
Okay. Let me just map out my turn here for a second, see if I can give you that.
There's a Mutant Man.
Okay, so the 2 of you do that.
4 to go to 6.
If you need a mansion, I can probably hand 1 over.
Well, I just drew a triple, so
okay.
Let's see where we're at. All right. Are you taking care of your guy, or do you need help with Ozymandias?
I'm going to put attack training on Wolverine and then attack with him. So it's going to be attack of 4 with piercing.
And you'll need 2 damage?
I need 2 damage, yeah. So I probably can't finish him then.
Okay. So if I play Beast, I get my own resource back, right? So play him, get my resource back. He's now out. I don't have a lot of get readies, but I do have the mission planning. I could now pull Domino and Beast.
You also have X-23 to get through that tough, right?
No, I don't know why everybody, she's
readies.
Not piercing. Yeah. She doesn't pierce.
Yeah, she just readies, right?
Correct. So Hope would go get me just another card, which is good too. I can also hold the Photonic Blast. So let's just see. I'll play Mission Planning, so that's now on the table. Unfortunately, because I can't deal damage after you go.
Give me 2 seconds here.
I could punch the tough off, and I can do 2 damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds here. Actually, if I don't do telepathy, which the Tooth Ward probably doesn't matter that much, let's keep... Here, let me take a mansion. Okay, I'm good. Then I'll spend 2... Let's just do a remove his tough.
Okay.
So that you can deal with it.
Okay. So then I will have Beast and Domino punch him, and I don't take damage because of mission planning. Then I will Then what will I do? I can Mutant Mayhem then. I can also swap a card. So what don't I need? Platonic Blast. See, now I'm doing it. Photonic Blast. All right. So then that can get me X23. This is such a Steve play. All right. So these three will play X23. She punches for 3, takes no damage, readies.
Yep.
Then I will punch for 3 with her again. 27. Then I will play my triple for Mutant Mayhem. And I'll put Beast and Domino back in my hand. I don't know if it's better to have Domino.
Yeah, you need it. There you go.
So I'll play both of them. Not exhausted. Beast will get me a triple back. Then Beast can thwart for 2. Domino can punch for 2. 25. Thwart here to bring this down. Then I can get ready X23 and punch with her. 22, and I guess I'll actually hold the triple and hope for next turn.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just damage now.
Yeah. All right. I'm just going to discard my training regimen to very thematic to attack training Wolverine.
Yep.
He also heals for 1. He will punch for 4 now.
Sorry, look at this comment. This really is Mayhem with Star Wars and Lord of the Rings playback.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about what I was doing. It was laziness. All right, sorry. What did you do, Brian?
I put attack train on Wolverine. He attacked for 4.
All right, 18.
And I will flip down and I will discard a psionic card to get rid of the body swapped.
Nice.
That's it.
All right.
All right.
Mission training is doing better. Mission planning is doing better than I realized. Wow, good.
No, I have 5 resource cards in hand.
We got 3 card draw for it. 2 card draw for you.
Yeah. Which it's not that bad because Genius is telepathy, right?
Yeah.
Or Power of the Mind is telepathy. So.
Yeah, I put the telekinesis in there sometime, or whichever one. The one that also deals damage.
Yeah,
but I pulled it to trim the deck down to 40 because you're in aggression, so like damage isn't really.
Yeah, the telepathy is the thwart one, right?
Yeah.
And
you make a good point. Like it's 2 for 2, which isn't very good. But the point isn't that. It's that she has resources on the table. So it's just
absolutely.
If you need 2, you always have 2.
Yeah, exactly. You could turn your katanas into the telekinesis for attack, or the knives into the telepathy, right? So
yeah.
And on top of that, the Power of the Minds also pay for that.
Right.
So
yeah. No, it's real good. All right, we flip to get a superpower, which isn't bad because he might change forms. If he's in giant form, he activates. Otherwise, change into giant form and add a counter. So he's going to heal 2, go to 20, and then get a power counter. And then he's going to attack me for 3, but now I can just... Gosh, do I just defend? No, I'll defend with Domino.
You have Cosmic Flight if you didn't need it. Don't forget. But you do you.
Interesting thing here. Hold on. Now that I read this card, I didn't think about it. I might have done this wrong. So it's when Apocalypse attacks you, you are stunned. Discard this card after this activation. Oh, it's when he attacks you. Okay, so he's going to attack me. I'm stunned. Now he goes and does his damage. So it's not when he deals damage. +3, that's amazing. So she takes 8, and then this is discarded. So I still get stunned, but I avoid the damage. Got it. Just had to read. All right, then he's going to scheme against you for 2. Change him to biomorph form, so we take 2 indirect damage.
Okay. You know what? I'll take one, and I'll give one to Wolverine.
And then he schemes for one in that form. And then you have to discard the top card of your deck.
Mental.
And mental is you are confused and this card is gone.
Okay.
All right. Counter card, Shadow of the Past. I have to pause and answer a phone call from my mom.
All right, I'll go. I'll be back. Bio break then. Quick.
All right, everybody should be able to hear me. I hit my mute. I know. I actually did on purpose. I actually thought about inverting the maps, and I went with it this way. Hey, everybody! Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. That was actually my mom calling me to tell me my dad is stopping by in 30 minutes. So I've got 30-minute timer, but I think Brian and I'll be done. So no worries. All right. Still have one of the easiest ones in the game, so I'm not super worried about this. The only thing that stinks is the discard all the lightning bolts in your hand is rough. Brian gets a giant growth, which is going to give us the hazard icon. And it will be Brian's turn. So yeah, if you didn't hear before, go ahead and post us some questions that you want us to answer on Tuesday night. You can do it. You could try to do it in the chat, but I have to try to remember them. If you're going to join us live, you can obviously just ask us questions there. But afterward, you can post them in this video. I also, on Facebook, I have a thread there where people can post questions for us, but that's what we are going to do there. Playing through this Mutant Mayhem deck, Captain Marvel is quite built up. I love just getting these cards on the table. I call it the 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have the Avengers Tower here, so it's the 1, 3, 3, 4 in this case. And pretty good spot to be able to take all this down. So we really just have to get this damage going. And unfortunately, Brian's deck keeps getting shut down. He should be able to play all those events, pop that card that gives them plus damage equal to their value, and he should be able to deal all that damage, but he keeps getting shut down on it. So, which is cool. I think Apocalypse isn't one of the harder ones in the game, but he's definitely neat. He's keeping us on our toes here. So
he really is.
30-minute timer, Brian. My dad is coming to. I got to do some stuff with my dad. So
yeah, we got this.
Yep, it's all you. We finished. It was a giant growth on you.
Giant growth on me. Okay.
Hazard icon, not the card, not the green enchantment from Magic.
Yeah, thanks. It was actually it's instant, not an enchantment.
Instant.
Good try.
Right.
I'm going to recover. I will then flip up. I will use. Let's just use this genius. You know what? Let's use the power of the mind to do telepathy and remove my confuse. I will then go. I think I'm going to take my mansion and draw a card. It's an into the fray. Yeah, it's an into the fray.
Okay.
So is there something preventing me from taking from the main? No, right?
Nope.
Okay, then I'm going to use a katana with a power of aggression to do. Actually, he heals. He's down to 4. He can't attack because he would die.
I can't remember if I healed myself or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna do power aggression and katana to do into the fray. And let's go katana and energy. Let's play angel, which will ready me. I will then punch for 3 off of Yonrog.
Beautiful.
Okay, and then I will do the katana and the power of aggression to do the into the fray. So overkill of 5.
Has any group mastered the into the fray as well as us? We just like know. It's like telepathy amongst us. Like, oh, it's coming. Let's get that minion down as low as possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly.
Hands down, best card in aggression. No arguments.
Yeah. Can I take your mansion?
Yeah.
Sweet. I drew into Sentry. Power, aggression, and genius is going to play Sentry.
Love it.
All right. And then I have a potential thwart of 4 here between Sentry, Angel, and Wolverine.
Okay.
If you need it. We need it, right? Threat?
Yeah.
Okay. Then do that. 2, 1, and 1.
2, 1, and 1. All right. Well, let's just bring this one down because that one has a when defeated effect. Good?
Yep.
Except, I guess if I leave 2 on this and 4 on this, it's a little easier. All right. Beast removes this one. Then I will play Hope.
I also think Into the Fray is a staple card for us when we play aggression.
Yeah, agreed. Well, and in multiplayer, it's just so much easier to have a minion to work with it, you know?
Agreed.
All right, so we'll do that. Then Hope and I will clear this one. He will attack. He'll flip to giant form and attack. He'll heal 2. I'll defend with X23. Done. I will then... Oh, darn it. You don't have any resources, right?
No, I readied up, but I'm all exhausted.
All right, I got to spend Professor X, which was a little whoops, but it's not a big deal. Play Mutant Mayhem, bring these 2 back, put them back out. I don't have another of the other, so I'll just grab a Cosmic Flight and the triple out of my bin. And I'll play those to put 4 counters here. Beast and Hope. I guess I'll just thwart at this point.
Yeah.
Just to keep it.
Flip
down.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, that was actually a reasonable, smart idea. Pop that to get rid of myself. But I think I'd rather attack and actually deal the 10 damage.
Makes sense.
Draw the card. And I'll just actually use the card to put the other one on Energy Channel.
Makes sense. Cool.
All right.
Does he have overkill right now or no?
Nope. He just has Stalwart.
Stalwart, got it. So playing Professor X made no sense anyways, so.
Yeah, good point. I unfortunately now have to use the restroom, but I will be quick.
Okay. Cool. So, pitch. We've readied up. I got my hand. So, yeah. Love Psylocke. She's such a... she's a puzzle about how you decide to do your katanas and your knives, right? Because all of her abilities care about it. Either removal of threat or damage. Flurry of Blades. I do not have the chat up. I apologize to anyone who's here. I am not ignoring you. How's everyone's day going so far?
This is longer than a lunch break, Brian.
Yeah, it is.
All right, 3 threat on the main. He adds another token. He is attacking you for 3 plus a boost. I have blockers if you want them.
I was just going to defend for myself for 3.
Okay. He will get this card and change the giant form, which won't matter, and not hit you for +2. So it's only 3.
Yeah. Okay. I will flip a knife, and I will ready.
Schemes against me. If he's making an undefended attack, place 1 threat on the main scheme. He is not. So he schemes for 2, it goes to 5. I think we can stop worrying about threat. Card. This goes to 5.
I probably shouldn't have done that. Actually, you know what? I don't need to flip this.
All right, Surge, place a threat on the main scheme. It's going to prove me wrong.
I have a telepathic suggestion if I need to cancel something, so.
It only cancels the when reveal, right?
Yeah.
Did you have an extra card?
Yeah, it was the card that you just flipped.
So I did 2 for you already?
No, I thought the Kree card that you just had in hand was
and it surges, so you should get another card, right?
Exactly.
Celestial Tech.
Can I cancel that?
Yep.
Okay, then I will cancel that.
And advance. Suggestion. Oh yeah, sorry. Do you do stuff?
Yeah, I deal. Since I have 2 katanas, I will deal him 4 damage for each katana. Deal 4 damage. Beautiful. 2 and 2.
He will scheme 2 plus change the giant form. All right, and then finally against me, Psych Megatron. We can honestly just deal with that too. It's an extra card, so not too bad. All right, let's punch. Let's see what we can do here. I actually don't know what to cycle. I have good cards, so I'm going to draw a card. Don't want to cycle that either.
Do you want to draw another card? Oh, you have mansions. You have your own mansion first as well.
Yeah, I'll just use my own, I guess, if you don't need to draw a card and see. Weirdly, I'm trying to get a card to cycle, which is funny. So
okay,
Alpha
if you need
Flight.
Draw another card then.
No, I'm good. Okay. I draw 2 here. We'll go there. I'm at 7, so I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to use my Quinn Carrier to draw and heal. I mean, I got plenty of cards. I got to stop being silly. I will Energy Channel, pop him for 10. Down to 8. I will... I
can deal him 6.
Okay. I'll swing for 2 with Hope.
Okay. I'll use my 2 katanas and my suggestion to do Flurry of Blades. So it's 2, 2, 2.
Boom. This one's down. This one's up. If he changes to this form, I don't believe he's changing to that form.
No,
so
I don't think he is.
24, so 48 health left.
I have no cards in hand. Take my mansion.
You have nothing left in hand. Okay. All right. So let me go damage here. Unfortunately, I don't have that one, which is just silly at this point to say unfortunately, because I have every card.
You don't have Mayhem?
Yeah, exactly. Or mission control.
Mission planning. Maybe you can draw into it with like a photonic blast or something.
Yeah. I will play Sunspot to deal him 3 damage. I will punch for 2 with Sunspot. And then... Oh, actually, I should play Effective Leadership instead there. Punch for 3. And then I'll play a Get Ready and punch with him for 3 again. He goes away. 39. I'm not even going to deal with this threat. I'm just trying to figure out what you were saying, which is play the Photonic Blast.
Yeah, to cycle to see if if you
so
can
I'll use
cycle
this Crisis Interdiction in this double, deal him 5, draw, Crisis Interdiction. He's down to 34. Get a card. Oops, I popped the 10 and I was stunned. I just had to exhaust to get rid of my stun.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, now I have Cable and a Get Ready, which is probably just the easiest way to go, right? Cable comes in, punches for 3. 1, 2, 3.
Get ready.
Clear this, but who cares? Get ready him, punch for 3 again. He's out. 28 and 2 from Beast is 26. I guess I'll remove 2 threat at that point.
Sure.
I'm done.
Okay, I will
have a helicarrier if it ever makes sense.
It doesn't. So 3, 6, 8, 12. I have 12 in damage in total.
Nice. 16.
So, Sentry, Angel, Wolverine goes away, and I attack. I guess, should I just stay up or just flip down for one last round?
You can stay down.
Okay, I'll flip down then, so I have a bigger hand. Okay, That's it. I'm done.
Shabi says, happy to catch you live while I'm working. That was the exact idea. I was like, let's play at lunchtime. People can listen while they're at work or eating or whatever. So
yeah,
happy eating in your car or working from home or having this on at the office, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost done, and I won't have chats time, unfortunately. So
yeah, it's go.
I mean, we can do it for a minute. All right, we draw 5. I draw 5. You draw 6. Oh,
yep.
There's my energy channel. So that's pretty much it.
Do you have Mayhem?
I don't. So that would be absolute game. But I mean, the 10 damage.
Oh yeah, you
plus
got
6
it.
For me is 16. So pretty much it.
So survive, and we got this.
Yeah, a little bit. So we'll add 4 to the main. It goes to 10. So technically that can go to 20. We add another counter, which is only 3 on there. He is punching me and stunning me, so that is -2 of my damage. He's going to punch me for 5.
Is it overkill?
No.
Okay, I can have Angel just block, because your 2 is better than Angel's 2.
He changes to Biomorph and deals us each 3 indirect damage.
That's fine. I'll give 1 to Sentry and 2 to myself.
Schemes against you. We can place 3 threat. Instead of giving it 3 boosts, we can put 3 on Ancient Ritual. So we'll do that.
Yeah.
Put 2 on the main. It goes to 12 out of 20. And then we get cards, and I get a bonus card. All right, I got to deal with 3. So there's that. Hey, I'll give you Body Swapped.
Oh.
Giant Growth. A Zealot. And finally, discard all lightnings in your hand.
That's you?
You.
Well, there goes all my damage.
Are you serious?
Yeah, well, I had Flurry of Blades in hand, so.
Gotcha.
That was my only lightning card.
Draw a card.
Okay. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me for drawing, I don't think. I flip
I'm 2
up.
damage short of killing him, so.
So I have Mental Detection, get rid of the Body Swapped, and I have Power of Mind for Cybo attack for 4 damage. Sentry punches for 3.
Man, Sentry is the best.
Yeah, he is. I punch for 3.
Oh, actually, I'm going to have you take out this guy here.
Okay.
Yeah, and 2 goes on here.
Do you have the rest of the damage?
Yeah.
Then there you go.
Energy absorption into 4 resources, into Queen Carrier for the 5th, exhaust to pop my stun, and in classic core set fashion, take him out with the energy channel.
Awesome.
Woo! That was so fun.
Hi, you like that deck?
Yes, I do like this deck. Brian is just a decoy to distract Apocalypse. Might be true.
Pretty much. I mean,
why would you ever go to Nick says, why would you ever go to Alter Ego? Yeah, it's half the game you can play in. It's cool.
especially in 2 players, we've kind of figured that all out, right?
Yeah. But it's fun to be able to do that because you're like powering your character. Obviously, there's something neat to getting stuck in Hero or getting stuck in Alter Ego and having to work your way around it. That is also fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you can just control the threat for that long, build your board states. But
yeah, exactly.
yeah, we came out strong and he came out stronger. So then he kind of slowed us down. He did a lot of damage early on.
He did. So yeah, I love that Mutant Mayhem deck. I think it is so awesome, just abusing Hope Summers and Beast.
Yeah, I do thoroughly enjoy the idea of playing it on Spider-Man Justice.
Yes.
Getting him to be an X-Men and then having 2 side schemes out in like a 4-player game and just killing them both in one turn.
That was one of the original ideas that we had while we were building the deck, right?
Like, oh my gosh. That's bonkers. Yeah. Like, getting Cable to put down 2 side schemes that get cleared turn 1 by that. Yeah,
absolutely.
He's so awesome.
This game's got some gnarly combos, man, that you could do nowadays.
For sure. Cool. Let's see what chat is. We finished way faster than I thought we would. I thought we would need like 15 minutes. It is not in Marvel CDB. You can only find it right here. We should put it in Marvel CDB. We're just all bad at that.
Yeah, for some reason my stuff doesn't work. I can't really add stuff, so it's up to maybe
I'll try to remember. Maybe I can do it.
Brandt can do it.
The key is the Mutant Mayhems, which remember that other people can pay for them in a line. Like, so
Absolutely.
You can play 2-handed and have the other person help you pay for it if it seems clutch. It was always icing on the cake, this game. It was like, oh yeah, I could just pay for it, which I think part of that is playing Captain Marvel. She always has the resources to pay for it.
Exactly. She's very flush with resources to be able to get that down. She can deal with it by herself. And one of the upsides to it is your energy channel, the attack, the 0-cost attack is a superpower. So, with the combo there, it's 6 damage for 3 cost.
Just for paying that card and and 2 characters on the field, so you could argue 10 damage.
Exactly. Absolutely. It's 3 costs for 10 damage. And if you have 2 extra lightnings, then it's even more.
Yeah.
So it's pretty great.
It gets the Groot world.
Yes. Good point.
You piloted some beautiful Groot the other night.
Well, thank you. It was that was your suggestion to do the Groot leadership.
That's the thing. I was like, that's what I'm saying. I'm on these decks now. It's like, oh, this is the Groot deck I love. I actually also really like him in aggression, and people are like, oh, why? But it's like, oh man, you could just start pumping out things and killing minions left and right.
Yeah.
So you can use those Groot stomps to, which is funny. We call it Groot stomp now. Root stomp to get the tokens on the Hall of Heroes flip down, and then you fertile ground. That was crazy. You drew fertile ground turn 1. I was just like, game over.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. That is definitely a bonus with Groot if you get that turn 1.
Yeah, it's so strong. I think it's worth even pulling from build support.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just such a strong card. You don't worry about the cost value. That card is just
a lot of times is like you probably want a hard mulligan for it as well. Because it's just so powerful for him. So
the only thing I saw here was because it was like every time he flipped form, or every time he drew the boost that said flip form, he didn't. But then every time you had a confuse on him, he's flipped the giant form with stalwart. So again, it just shows where that stalwart is getting, which I think it makes perfect sense for the giant form to have stalwart. I don't have an issue in this, but it was funny how many times that happened, and because that's one of the keys with Psylocke when you play an aggression is that you have access to that confuse.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's huge. And those events. And then unfortunately, what is that card that gives you boost damage? I always forget the name of it. I want to say martial prowess, but that's
Hone Technique.
Hone Technique. Unfortunately, you played it, lost it, then skipped it or something, right?
I had to. The thing is like the turn I was going to play it, body swap happened and just exhausted my my resource generators, right? So it was just no point in keeping it.
Yeah.
So.
But this is just one of those things where both our characters could deal damage and both our characters could thwart. So it was just who needs to do what when.
Yeah.
And in classic 2-player fashion, if one person didn't have threat removal, the other person did.
Yeah.
We were just playing those odds.
So I think Psylocke has a great kit. She's really, really cool. And like you said, Aggression Man. People don't sleep on Sentry.
Thank you. He's
So
good.
That one encounter card is worth the upside. Yeah. It's 5 health for a 2 thwart 3 attack. Or sorry, 4. It's 4 cost for a 2 thwart 3 attack, 5 health character. It's worth the extra encounter card.
And the other option, if people are really afraid of the encounter card, because there are a couple villains where I would say encounter card's very bad, right?
Sure.
But if you play She-Hulk and then honorary whatever and make her 5 health, then you can thwart twice, and then she attacks for 5 on her way out the door.
But also, especially being in a character that has a cancel card built into her kit, it's even more worth it.
True.
And she doesn't just have 1, she has 2 in her deck. So
yeah, and then endgame you just had the 3 damage on the board just to punch with. Like it's not like he's a 2 thwart 1 attack. He's a 2 thwart 3 attack. Absolutely. All single consequences. Crazy good.
Imagine you make him also an honorary X-Men and then put the attack training on him.
There you go. Wow. Yeah, that's a great idea.
So yeah.
No, he's great. It's great. He's a tricky turn 1 play in case you lose him. He's not going to block for you, so if it's health early on, he's not good there.
Well,
so it's finding the right turn, right? He's not necessarily a turn 1 play against Claw or something like that.
Well, just like Nick Fury is probably there's trap cards, right? You got to find where you play them.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, everybody. Hope your lunch was extra long and extra fun.
Yeah.
Because we played a 90-minute game with 2 players, so there you go. But it was a blast. So thank you, Brian, for joining me. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Catch us again Tuesday live for a little Q&A. We'll answer your questions right here. We'll also have some topics to talk about. So until then, everybody, I'm the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
And we hope you step into the portal. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend.
Take care, guys.